yes. Hello, world. Hello, everybody from wherever you're watching from. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Profitable Fashionpreneur Academy Dressmakers Conference. Somebody, drum rolls. Yes, we can see you. If you can see me, please let me know where you are streaming live from. My name is Christiana Aliofere, aka the Microphone Empress, and I am so delighted to have you live on our stream. Come on now, fashionpreneurs. Come on now. I don't want to say tailors. No, that's old school, yeah? We're scratching that off the slide and we call ourselves now fashionpreneurs because if you must make the world look good, you are an entrepreneur and a superhero with a tape. Oh, yeah, superheroes have capes, but we fashionpreneurs have a tape, and yes, we are making the world look good. So, yes, if you can see me, please drop a fire emoji, drop something to let us know that you can see and you can hear. If you can hear, let me see you. Give a thumbs up with any emoji that you feel happy with. By the way, are you aware that this is the first of its kind? This is a major of its kind. Do you know that you have been set up for something good, for something hot, and for something profitable? Yes. Somebody put that for me in the comment section. Say profitable. Yes, this is the table where profit flows. Profit by wisdom, profit by skills, profit by so much of your beautiful diligence. So, yes, welcome on board Flight PFA Dressmakers Conference 2025. Oh my God, I am pumping with excitement. I am so happy to have you all, to see you all. We have a lineup of so many speakers. We have a lineup of speakers coming to us for these 3 days. It's a 3 days power packed program all for you. Yes, you. Yes, you. I said you. This is the dressmaking that makes money. This is the conference tagged dressmaking that makes money. So you are not here by mistake. You are here for a reason, and that reason will be justified. We have a lineup of speakers coming to fill us up with so much power. It's 3 days of knowledge, 3 days of learning, unlearning, and relearning. So please shoot the fire emojis. Our sisters, our friends from across the world, we say welcome. We are streaming live from Nigeria, but hey, come on, location ain't a barrier, yeah? So to our Ghanaian friends and family, we say Akwaba. To our French friends and family, we say bienvenue. To our English speaking friends and family, we say welcome. Yep. The fire emojis, please. Shoot it. In no time, we will kick off. We're already 5 minutes behind schedule and we apologize. We had a network glitch at the studio end, but now we are here, we are live, and we are ready to set you on a roller coaster of knowledge. So, day one features 3 beautiful speakers, and our first speaker shall be Leslie Grace, the money making mindset coach. Then next we would have Adeze Obiegu, the money making team. And of course, we hear from Lorraine, the secret to money making machine. It's a load of knowledge. It's a power pack of knowledge. But before we bring up, of course, we have a Madame Patapata. We have a chief convener. We have an Amazon of wealth. We have the queen of profitability. We have one woman who has changed the tides of fashion and has brought us a conference to disrupt the narratives. We not be Obioma again. We not be Kwakapakatelo. And so we are going next to receive and hear. Drum rolls, people. Wurola Debbie Ubaka. Yeah, 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 yeah. That is our founder, our convener, our higher power, our higher knowledge, our higher instructor at Wura NG. Wurala Ubaka is the lead coach at PFA, and here she is, bearing the most beautiful smile you can ever find. Mama, take it away. Welcome to the stream, people. Oh, yes.
Thank you so much. That is Christiana Alio Ferry, the microphone
Oh, yeah.
empress herself. Because if she's
Oh,
not
yes.
hosting your event, who is even hosting your event? Thank you so much for Christiana for the sterling introduction. And I'm just going to just take it from here with a brief introduction. So, welcome to the PFA Dressmakers Conference 2025, the first of its kind, and we are here to make sure that we are having profitable fashion businesses. I'm not going to assume that you know me, so my name is Wuraola Ubaka, and I am called your one, your only profitable fashion coach. Because if your fashion business is not making money, why are you even in business? So, we are here this evening and for the rest of the weekend to explore the tools and the mechanisms and the things that we can deploy into our businesses to make ourselves and our businesses more profitable. This conference is not just any meeting. It is a divine assignment. It is a divine assignment, and it is a moment for dressmakers and designers to stand up and step into what I call dressmaking that makes money with peace, purpose, and profits. And I'm not going to take too much of your time. You're going to see me from time to time as the speakers come up. I'm going to, without much ado, bring up a friend, a sister, and the person who is able to shift your mindset. Because at the end of the day, you cannot make money if you don't have a money making mindset. You see, money making starts with the mind. You have to be able to conceive it. You have to be able to paint that vision for you to be able to function in it. If you don't have that money making mindset, it will be really difficult to make money, even if it was under your nose. And so we're going to be starting with the mindset because we know that's where the money making all begins. So without much ado, join me in welcoming the one, the only, Leslie Grace, the confidence
coach. Hello, everybody, and good evening. It's so good to be amongst profitable fashionpreneurs.
Yes,
Hello,
yes.
everybody. And I am Leslie Grace, the confidence coach. I'm the lead coach at the Smart Academy, and it's so good to be here. Okay, so I love it the way that the MC, right, said it. Christiana said that we are no longer having obiomas, and I love it. So we are now what? Fashionpreneurs, and I love it. Hello, fashionpreneurs. I hope that you have come into this conference with a mindset that money has to be made. Yes, because your creativity, like the convener thinks and says, that your creativity has to be turned into profitability. I want to begin with asking you this question, and I would love for you to answer rightly, right where you are. The question is, dear fashionpreneur, I want to ask you this question. I want to challenge you with this. If the president's wife walks into this room now, name any president, walks into this room now and says, I need a two-piece for an event that I have next week Friday, and I'm ready to pay as much as 180 million naira for this two-piece. Who can make it for me? Can you stand up? And the president's wife goes, if you can make this two-piece for me, I'm willing to give you 180 million naira. Just give me the two-piece by next week, Friday. Can you stand up immediately and say, pay me the 180 million, I'm going to show up? Can you? I'd love to know in the comment section. I want you to pause and think about it. Did your heart leap? Did you feel somehow? Did your head shrink? Because money making is a self-fulfilling prophecy. Did your heart feel a certain way? 180 million naira for just a two-piece? Did you feel somehow about it? Did you feel like, hey, president's wife, me, Obioma like me, like Christiana said? Did you feel anywhere like that? Money is first a mentality before it's a currency. Money is first a mentality before it's a currency. Money making is a self-fulfilling prophecy. And the prophecy begins in your mindset, not your machine. If you do not like the figures you are seeing in your account as a fashionpreneur, it's because you are thinking that it's your machine that will make you that money. But today I'm here to tell you that it's not the machine, it's your mind. The money begins in your mentality first, before it's a currency, before it gets to your machine. Yes, you heard me right. Many of you are waiting for more money, but actually heaven is waiting for more mindset from you. Heaven is waiting for a mindset that is ready for more money from you. Now, I'm not asking you how much do you charge for your services. I'm asking you, do you think you are worth the 180 million naira two-piece by the president's wife's offer? The question I want to ask you, dear fashionpreneur, I know you know the price of how much you charge for a blouse, how much you charge for a blazer, how much you charge for all of that. How much are you worth, dear fashionpreneurs? How much do you think you are worth? How much? How much are you worth? You see, because pricing your work is tied to how much you price yourself. So in confidence coaching, there's something we call self-price tagging. Because you have to put a price tag on yourself first, then it will reflect on how much you put a price on your product. If you believe you are only worth street tailor rates, that's what you get. You will never attract royalty clients. You will never attract clients that will be able to consider your work and pay you for it, because it all begins with your mind. You know, Isaiah said, kings shall come to the brightness of your rising, right? But hear me, the rising of your mentality comes before the arrival of kings. You want kings to come to your rising, right? It begins with the rising of your mentality. Don't see yourself as just another tailor by the street corner. Money is first a mentality thing before it's a currency. See, your words are currency. And you know what? Your words reflect your thoughts. Yes. Your words reflect your thoughts. So at the Smart Speakers Academy, there's something we teach, right? We teach smart speaking. And it begins with smart thinking. Okay, which is of course a result of smart reading. But what I'm saying to you as a fashionpreneur in this conference is that your words are a reflection of your thoughts. If you do not think you are worth that price of 180 million naira for a two-piece, it will show you the words you say. It will show you how you just feel that, you don't have to pay me, let me just make the dress. I think at least I had a customer this week. See, you shall have what you say. It's not just one phrase in the Bible, it's a reality thing. Show me your prophecy and I'll show you your mindset. No, I did not say the prophecy that was made in church at the beginning of this year. The prophecy you are making to yourself. Your prophecy is what you say. So as opposed to waiting for some prophecy from somewhere, from some pastor, I'm not against those prophecies, right? I'm not against church or no, that's not the conversation. My point is, it begins with what you, even if they declare the prophecies on you, what you will become will be tied to what you say to yourself, how you appropriate those words to yourself. So again, your words, not just what's spoken over you, but what you speak to yourself is what will become a reality. You know, even Jesus had prophecy spoken over him for decades, centuries before he came, hundreds of years before his birth. But guess what? When Jesus came, he kept on saying, I am the resurrection and the life. He kept on saying, this temple will be destroyed. In 3 days, I'll raise it again. He kept on saying these words. See, listen, if Jesus hadn't said it, he wouldn't have had it. So I'm saying to you again, profitability is a product of your prophecy. Profitability is first a product of your prophecy, even before it's a product of your creativity. Because you can create the best of pieces, but if you do not prophesy rightly, you know, it was Ezekiel, right? That God took and said, what are you saying to these dry bones? They are dry bones, they are dead, but what do you say? It wasn't God's job. Dear fashionpreneurs, it's not God's job to bring you the kind of clients you think should pay you a certain amount of money. It is your prophecy, it is your mentality that will give you the currency you are looking for. Even when Jesus said, if you destroy this body, it's to come back again in 3 days, they were thinking that he was referring to some temple. He was referring to himself. Guess what Jesus was doing? A conscious reshaping of his own mind. Because again, you know, the reality is for Jesus, right? He was flesh at the time, right? He was 100% human. So he was going through all of the human challenges, mindset challenge. See, mindset challenge is the real deal. Every single day, there's a battle of your mind. Voices here and there. But it is you to actually take in the particular word that you want to be a reality and run by it. So, poverty and prosperity are both self-fulfilling prophecies. Whatever you make, your profitability, everything you have in life is tied to what you think, how you think, what you say. Mentality and prophecy determine your currency. The question is, what are you prophesying? What are you prophesying? See, let me tell you, dear fashionpreneurs, right? Through prosperity shall my kingdom spread. That's what the Bible says, right? Kingdom expansion is tied to wealth creation. Whatever religion you are of, however that kingdom, that religion is being spread, is money. Yes, it's money. So I want to tell you, dear fashionpreneurs, your money is important to God. Yes, your profitability is important to this kingdom. Because it's through that prosperity that the kingdom will be spread. Kingdom expansion is tied to wealth creation. So it's not the love of money, but it's the purpose for money, the purpose of money. Any kingdom that is spreading, whether on this side or on the other side of the divide, it is being spread by money. So I'm here to tell you that as a fashionpreneur, you are a core part of the whole wealth creation equation that God has made. You are a creator. Yes, you are a God, fashionpreneurs. You know, let me take you back a bit. I hope you know that the first dressmaker ever was Adam. The ever first dressmaker was Adam. Now, God made him with his own hands. And then Adam created the first covering with his own hands. So it's simple. You are a God. Yes. This is the kind of mentality that makes you think and accept that your creativity can result in profitability. You are a God. That's who you are. You see this conference? The convener has created it perfectly aligned for you. So before they start coming to teach you everything else, this is what you should have in your mind. I am a creator. Like the convener says, creativity to profitability. A creator is a God. Yeah? Carry this mentality. Don't see yourself as just another Obioma, just another tailor. Let them just pay me. At least I made a dress this week. You are a God. That's the mentality. So I want to give you the framework for a God mentality that can lead you to profitability. So I'm using the acronym GOD. G, greatness mentality. Greatness mentality. Stop thinking small. Your hands can sew 180 million naira outfit That question I asked you, right? The people making dresses for the president and their wives are people like you. The difference is not anything else but their mentality first. Stop thinking small. Your hands can. You know what Philippians 4 says? It says, whatever is of good report, think on those things. Meaning that if it's not of good report, don't think on it. Ask yourself this question. Is that 10K price a good report? What I'm thinking in my head, that the only price I will make of any product, the only brand I can build is one brand that is when people bring clothes, I'll make money. I don't have a global brand. See, is it a good report? Then it shouldn't be in your thoughts. Because it's as far as your eyes can see that God will give to you. God called Abraham and he said, Abraham, how far can you see? Just look north, south, west, east. It's as far as your mind can see. Fashionpreneurs, your financial territory is limited by your mental vision. Your financial territory is limited by your mental vision. You are a God. Oh, omnipotent mindset. When you are singing omnipotent God, realize that this omnipotent God cannot make you less of omnipotence. You are omnipotent. Omnipotent simply means full of potential. The potential to make a dress for the president's wife is full right inside of you. You are full of divine creative possibilities. This is the kind of mindset that made a convener to say, I want to gather all the fashionpreneurs in the world and teach them that creativity is for profitability. That's the kind of mindset. From just designing the dress to convening you all in this room to tell you, fashionpreneurs, there's too much money to be made in the world. Let's make it. Again, there's no kingdom that can spread without prosperity. So it's not just about how much you are making in your account. It's a movement. You are a core part of the entire creation strategy. No, you don't have to work in an office or have a different kind of business to make money. You are full of divine creative possibilities. There are no rules. Create. Yes. As it comes to your mind, create. Bespoke, create. Bridal, create. Ready to wear, create. Don't tie yourself to one point. All the things you'll be taught in this conference, just expand your mind, knowing that you are what? Omnipotent. Whatever your mind can birth, your business can build. Whatever your mind can birth, your business can build. D, you are different. See, I want you to have a different pricing perspective. Stop copying what others are charging. Oh, this is what they are charging here. It's not your business. You were not created to compete. You were designed to create. That's who you are. That's what the convener is saying. You are designed to create. Your creativity is meant to turn to profitability. The business of business is profit. Dear fashionpreneurs, the business of business is profit. And the only thing that brought us all here today is money. Yes, you use money to buy data. The convener spent a lot of money to put this conference together. It may be coming to you as free, but trust me, she's putting a lot of money to bring you here. You are watching this conference because you got data. It says money. So even this whole fashion business is about money. It's about money, right? So the business of business is profit. Even this conference, everything we're doing here, I want you to stop apologizing for wanting to make more money. Stop apologizing for wanting to make more money. No. Let me show you a real proof. Follow Inshallah Kija. Do you know her? Just write her name down. Later, go and look for her. If you're a fashionpreneur, you need to sit and study this woman. Follow Inshallah Kija. Yes, you need to listen to her stories, listen to her biography. Just sit down and watch it. Now, before the billions, before the oil, she was a fashionpreneur. For Alakija, for years, she was being rated as Africa's wealthiest woman, a fashionpreneur. No, you didn't hear me. I didn't say Nigeria's wealthiest. Africa's, a fashionpreneur like you. But guess what? It was her mindset. She's a pastor. She's a believer. She has a mindset of the kind of who she is, right? Before the billions, before the oil. I mean, I know she later got oil blocks, but do you know where she got the money from? Fashion, business. This Obioma work. Yes. Anyway, it's not Obioma work anymore. Guess what? She used her fashion business to serve first lady. She started Supreme Stitches. She became Africa's richest woman. How? She thought legacy, not hustle. Listen, your business is not a hustle. Let's just go out today and hustle. No, you are building legacy. From that business, you can make money to buy oil blocks. The convener happens to be someone I'm really close to, a sister, a friend. I remember being privileged to be in her office sometime this year, and I saw her vision, the amount she wants to make this year in her office, the signage on her office, and I was blown away. I said, this is the kind of person that is on her way to beating for Lawrence Alakija's story very soon. So if you are here, you are in the right place. When I saw it, I'm like, oh, say, this is it. This is it, right? Your business is not a hustle. She treats her business, like legacy. It's the F1 to even say it's fashionpreneur. It's the F1 to even say this is my creativity, right? Is to bring profitability. I hope you know she's planning pop-up in the US. I hope I've got it right. Pop-up in the US also. Pop-up in London, I guess. To go and sell clothes, fashion. Stop thinking that your business is hustle. Right? She didn't sew to survive. She built a brand. She positioned for power, not pity. Back to Alakija's story. She served high-end clients. She was visible. She dared to go beyond fashion. She applied for an oil block with the money. She had the kind of mindset. Do you know that even when Florence Alakija was applying for oil blocks, they were pushing her away for certain reasons, political, gender reasons, and all of that. But you know, there's a kind of mindset that she had. It took her years, but guess what? She got the oil block. See, wealth respects courage. I want you to write it down. Wealth respects courage. And with this kind of courage that she had, she fought for her wealth. Her license was revoked when she was fighting for the oil block. She fought legally for 12 years and she won. She carried wealth in her mind first. She carried wealth in her mind first. She believed in abundance before it showed up. Now, there are 10 signs your mindset needs a reset. And I'll show you 2 ways to build a money-making mindset and I'll be done. 10 signs. Number 1, you underprice yourself. Find yourself where you are. Do you underprice yourself? Number 2, you feel awkward talking about money. You feel awkward talking about money. You feel like, oh, why are they talking about money? You're uncomfortable when they talk about money. Number 3, you say, I'm just a tailor. I'm just an obioma. Number 4, you fear raising your prices. You are a bit jittery when you want to raise your prices. Number 5, you work more than you and then you earn less. You work more, but you earn less. Number 6, you delay branding until you get money. And I have said that your business is not a hustle, so you should get a branding. Number 7, you avoid marketing or posting your wins because you think people would think you're doing too much. See, if they think you're doing too much, that's because they're doing too little. And there are only 2 sides of the divide. You're either doing too much or you're doing too little. So if you're afraid that people will say you're doing too much, I hope you know that you're telling yourself that you want to be too little. Number 8, you think that charging high is prideful. You think that charging high is prideful. It's just pride. No, it's not. Number 9, you believe rich people just got lucky. Please, that's a mindset of poverty. And it needs to be shifted. And that's why I'm here. I will shift you away from that place. And then number 10, finally, shrink your dreams to fit your account balance. See, your account balance can be reading whatever is reading, but you are dreaming. If you're in this conference, right, from the day 1 that the convener started planning this conference, she already saw you. That's the power of a dream. Who are you even seeing in your business? Who is the client you are seeing? Before you came and registered for this conference, she already saw you. She already saw a global impact of a conference. She already saw you and saw that your business where you are, she saw you. That's the power of a dream. Do not dream according to your account balance. Don't shrink your dreams to fit it. Just dream. That's what God was saying to Abraham. Abraham, as far as your eyes can see, just see. Just see. Just see it. Just dream it. Now, if you see yourself among the signs, either three of them apply to you, your mindset is the lead on your money. That's what I want to say to you. Your mindset is putting a lead, is putting a covering on your money, and we need to get it shattered now. I want to show you 2 ways to be the money-making mindset. 2 ways. Number 1, self-talk. This is key. Self-talk. You shall have what you say, says the Bible. Anything you say. No, not what your pastor said. No, I'm not against pastors, no. They're sent by God, absolutely. But no matter what they say to you, if you do not appropriate it to yourself, if you do not own those words and speak them over yourself, you're going to have what you say. If you say against what they've said, that's what you would have. Because you shall have what you say. It's in your Bible. It's there. So you speak profit, you declare worth, you talk like a creator, not a hustler. One thing you must leave this conference with is that my business is not a hustle. It's a profitable legacy. It's a profitable brand. Talk like a creator, not a hustler. Your words are blueprints. Every time you say I'm broke, you are sowing rags into your future. Every time you say, let's just go for another hustle, let me just make a dress, that at least all of those words, right? They are framing your world. Your words frame your world. So number 1 way to ensure that you have a different money-making mindset. You need it. That's what this conference is about. Dressmaking that makes money. You've been making dresses, but your dressmaking is not making money. You need to work on your mindset. Number 1 way is to change your self-talk. Stop saying, I'll just make any amount. Stop it. Fashionpreneurs, you are a god. I don't want to generalize it and say you are gods. But you know, there are several times Jesus kept saying, ye are gods. The Bible kept saying, ye are gods. You are a creator. Creativity cannot be less than profitability when you're working in the realm of God. Do you know what it takes to create a dress? You are doing exactly what God does. And guess what? When God was creating this world, what was in his mind was profitability. Oh, yeah? He didn't send Jesus just to play. It's for money. Yes. To gain all of us. Just one person to gain the whole world. That's multi-making money mindset. So you need to change what you say. Self-talk. Number 2 is self-tour. Self-tour. T-O-U-R. Self-tour. Examine your circle. See, one thing you should be grateful for is to be in this kind of environment. And you need to fight anything in this world to be in this kind of place. I'm sure that you've never heard such things. And this is just the beginning. I mean, the line of the speakers, I am personally going to sit. I'm not a fashionpreneur, but I know that there's value because I know the convener is someone who has, by the leading of God, handpicked certain kind of speakers for this event. So I'm also here to learn. I want to let you know that you are in the right place. You see, when you are doing your self-tour today, self-tour, right? Touring yourself, touring your space, take away the people that shouldn't be there. Anybody that will make you have negative self-talk, put them away. And you see communities like this, I'm sure you are all in the community from where you're watching this, right? Stay there. See, if you work with tailors who think 10K is okay, you will settle for survival too. There are fashionpreneurs who are either working for survival or working for legacy. You have such a convener that is here to tell you that, hey, we're here for the business of profitability. That's where you should be. That's where you should be. There's a community of such, you should be there. Because if we're doing business and we're not talking, the business of business is profit. So if we're doing business and we're not talking profit, you shouldn't be in that conversation. As you do yourself to take away the ones that shouldn't be there and get to where you're supposed to be. Be in rooms where people discuss millions, not murmurs. Most of us find ourselves where people are murmuring. They are murmuring, you don't know this Nigeria, nobody's selling. Who said? Who said nobody's selling? Did you see your numbers in this conference? People are selling. Aha. All right. If she wasn't selling, she wasn't getting profit, she wouldn't do this. So you need to get away from the place where people are talking murmurs to where people are talking millions. He that walks with the wise shall be wise, the Bible says. He that walks with money makers shall become one. He that works with money makers shall become one. He that works with profitability conscious people shall be profitable. Mindset is money set. Dear fashionpreneurs, the money you want to make, again, like I said, it doesn't begin from your machine. It begins from your mindset. Mindset is money set. Money doesn't start in your account. It starts in your awareness. Money doesn't start in your account. It starts in your awareness. You don't chase money. You train your mind, and money follows the trail. You don't chase money, you train your mind, and money follows the trail. We see a very sad situation where fashionpreneurs are doing good, maybe in Nigeria or in their country. They travel abroad and they begin to think a certain way. I just told you the convener of this event is doing pop-up in London to go and take African prints and clothes over there. But some fashionpreneurs who are there think that, oh, it's not my country. Are they going to buy? See, it's all about the mentality. So if you're a fashionpreneur, you're looking for a coach, this is the kind of coach you should keep. The convener of this conference, that's the kind of coach you should keep. You should just go and sit down there and say, I need to be hearing about money. People get angry when people talk about money. Why? Maybe they get to a place, or maybe they get to, and they say, why are they always talking about money? And what should we be talking about? That's why I want to congratulate you, because you're audacious. I think you're confident too. Yes. So congratulations to you. You chose to dare to be at a conference where they're going to be talking about money. So if your mindset is still renting, your money will never own. So your mindset has to be thinking money. The mind is the bank where your future wealth is first deposited. Your mind is the bank where your future wealth is first deposited. Mindset is the master tailor. I'll say that again. Mindset is the master tailor. Dear fashionpreneurs, before you start making clothes for people, make sure that your mindset is tailoring the right things. Mindset is the master tailor. It cuts, it sews, and it shapes your financial destiny. I want you to write it down. Mindset is the master tailor. It cuts, it sews, and it shapes your financial destiny. You are not just a dressmaker, dear fashionpreneur. You are shaping your family's finances, your community's confidence, and your generation's wealth story. You know, I'm a Wura woman, by the way. I love the whole mindset around the Wura brand. She says, I make clothes for the confident woman. Yes. So as a confidence coach, you should make my clothes. Your guess is as good as mine. So your mind is the bank, but you need to understand that you are shaping your family's finances. Every time you sit on that machine, you are shaping your family's finances, your community's confidence, and your generation's wealth story. You can become a greater than follower on Shalakija. Oh, yes. You can. It's in you. It begins with your mindset. But it all begins in your thoughts. So I want you to fix your loom and you will reweave your wealth. Reset your mind, reinvent your money, reintroduce yourself to the marketplace. When you meet Wura, Wura tells you, I am the fashion designer, the fashionpreneur who designs for the elegant, the confident woman. I've heard that so many times, and people are saying, let's design it. And she says, no, that's not for my Wura woman. Do you even identify who you are in the marketplace for? If this thing seems like a mystery to you, I want you to, you see this, the convener of this conference, hold her and follow. Follow, because it takes, like the average person have had at least 5 or met 5 tailors in their lives, right? So like we meet tailors who are good in their crafts, but they are stuck. I've met them. I've had to drag some for this conference. Because fashionpreneurs think that they should just hide. They should just be somewhere. No. You need to get yourself in communities where they're discussing things like this. Fix your loom and you will reveal your wealth. It begins with your thoughts. Reset your mind. Reinvent your money. Reintroduce yourself to the marketplace. You were made by God. You were made for profit. Now go sow like it. Thank you so much for being here tonight. If there are questions, we'll just take a few questions and then we'll be done. Thank you so much, everybody, for having me. It's such an honor to be here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. You are not saying fabric, you are shaping your finances and your future. Thank you.
Yes, 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 yes. Thank you so much. There is a reason why Leslie Grace is called the confidence coach. Now, how does she approach this? She approaches this in a trifactor effect: smart reading, smart thinking, and smart speaking. And if you ever think that you struggle with being able to speak, being able to think on your feet, and being able to read smartly, then Leslie Grace should be your confidence coach. I hope we enjoyed that session. I hope we took so much value out of that session. Now, Leslie Grace's handles are the Smart Speakers Academy. I'm going to drop that in the comment section right now. So feel free to connect with her. You really need a Leslie Grace in your life. She's my confidence coach. So when I'm able to show up and speak with confidence, it's because I'm in her community where I read a book a week. I have been forced to read a book a week. Despite my busy schedule, she has a community that helps busy professionals to be able to achieve more, to be able to read a book a week. Because guess what? When you read well, you think fast, and you're able to create. Reading is very close to creation, and it has really helped me to be able to create. But back to the business of the day. Thank you so much, Coach Leslie. That was an amazing, amazing, amazing session. Did you guys hear her? Did you guys even hear all the things she had to say? Well, I took out some things from the session. So let me see my personal takeaways. My own personal takeaways were: you need to first adopt the God mindset as a fashionpreneur. And what is the God mindset? Greatness mentality. You are all that. You really are. You know, if you don't tell yourself who you are, people will tell you who you're not. And by the time they tell you who you're not for, long enough, you're going to start believing that what they say is who you are. And that is why you have a responsibility to let people know who you are. Don't let them define you. So if you are a great tailor, if you're a profitable fashionpreneur, that's what you say. You say, I'm a profitable fashionpreneur. I'm here to make profits. So when you're billing your customer, this your money is too much. You say, my dear, I'm here to make profits. I'm not here to be counting water now. You're here, you're in business for profit. Hello. You wake up and sit down on top of the machine, bend this thing over. Or if you are a fashion brand label owner, you wake up, go to your production factory, deal with tailors, deal with artisans, go create designs, blah, 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 blah. And then at the end of the day, you're like, okay, how much did I make this year? You need to be able to do that self-audit. Because really, until you first start auditing yourself, you may not even know that you have a problem. Yes, Esther Massa says she's a profitable fashionpreneur. Exactly. So you have to tell yourself that I'm a profitable fashionpreneur. I am in this business to make money. I'm not here to just be, I have a passion for fashion. It's just that I just like to sew. It's not like I don't really want people to know me like that. I just want to be sewing in my small corner, I just want to make people look beautiful, If you're on that table, climb down. As we are starting this conference, come down from there. You want to make people look beautiful. Yes, that is your calling. You are called to make people look like a better version of themselves. But that calling should earn you. It should be bankable. It should be worth something. And so what are we saying at this conference? We are saying that you have to be able to put a price tag on you. You have to be able to put a price tag on you. You have to be able to put a price tag on you. So I'm just going to look in the comments. Does anybody have any question for Coach Leslie so I can bring her up to answer it? And if not, I'm going to be handing it back over to Miss Christiana Ali Oferi, the microphone empress.
Oh, yes. Sorry about that. Now we are back. Did anybody catch any fire? Did anybody see a reason to be here? Do you feel validated enough to be in this space? You made the sacrifice to be here. You put the time, you put in the effort to be here. I mean, clap for yourself, because what you are about to experience, or you have been set up to experience, a total turnaround. Yes, no more Bioma mindset. No, 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 no. We are now looking at ourselves as amazing entrepreneurs. So, yes, as it goes, Leslie Grace told us so much to take back. For me, one of my take homes, I have a note and I've been writing. I hope you have been writing as well. I hope your pages are getting filled up. Don't just be at a conference and be here just for casual business. No, we're here to change narratives. And she says, money doesn't start in your account, it starts in your mind. It starts in your mind. So, what are you filling your mind with? The self talk has to be positive. Oh, yes. At Profitable Fashionpreneur Academy, we do not do negative talk. No, we are here for fire. We are here for the profit. And yes, like she said, God had profitability in mind, even at creation. Because, I mean, why would He give His only Son if not for something valuable in return? So, fashionpreneurs, let's get into the show. Let's get into the business of being an Alakija, and another version of Alakija, an upgrade of the Alakija of our time. So, yes, we are very much available on all your social media platforms. You will find us on Instagram, on TikTok, and on Facebook. On Facebook, we are the PFA Official. You just type in PFA Official and you'll find us. Please do well to follow. And on Instagram and on TikTok, we are the Profitable Fashionpreneur. You find us on TikTok, you find us on Instagram with the tag the Profitable Fashionpreneur. It's about time that we shoot with our next speaker. But until then, just before then, I want you to drop in the comment sections. Drop in the comment section some fire emojis. You know that emoji, that feel good emoji? Let's see how you feel. Are you getting value for your time? Are you getting value for your data? Yes, your creativity and creation commands currency and affluence. Yes, so be in the business of money making and be in it for real. And so, coming up next, we're bringing another hot speaker. If you can hear me say, yeah, yeah, another hot speaker, another fire branded speaker coming to change the narrative, coming to disrupt the narrative. And as she comes up, you are set for a great show. You are set for something hot. But until then, just before then, I want you to charge your mind. I want you to charge yourself. I want you to begin to tell yourself that you will be in this space to grab as much as you want to. I mean, our chief convener is someone that you want to always hear from. So please do well to follow us. I take the handles again. On Facebook is PFA Official. PFA Official. That's for Facebook. And on Instagram, you'll find the Profitable Fashionpreneur. As well as on TikTok, you find the Profitable Fashionpreneur. What's one big take home you want to go from here, from this session with? What's one big takeaway? Just drop that in the comment section as we ride and prepare for our next schedule. Yes, that one big takeaway that you're living here with. Let's hear it already. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Yes, let's hear it. No more Obioma Taylor. Chinyere, thank you. That's right. No more Obioma Taylor. Not at all. Yes, I see the fire. Eunice, I see Kodayale, Otuka Praise, Bridget Okpara. Yes, I love the fire emojis already. Was that one word? Was that stuff that has stuck to you from this conference? For me, I like that a there is a shift in my mindset already, and that is money is first deposited in my mind. Esther Amasa says my mindset is the first bank for depositing my fashion money. Oh yes, oh yes. Muniat Adeyanji says money making starts with the mindset. Applaudise, applaudise. Yes, something has truly been deposited. It all begins in the mind. It all begins in the mind. If you see yourself in the space where you're second guessing yourself, sister, brother, you are not gonna make so much money. And money making is a legacy. If you must make money, you must think legacies. Yes, you are not hustling, you are building legacies. Moinat, thank you so much. That's right. You are not building, you're not making money, you're not hustling, you are building a legacy. And of course, the business of fashion is money making. Yes, 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 yes. Bring it on, bring it on. Yoruba Toyin says to be a worldwide famous fashion designer. I like that. The mindset is shifting. Mindset is really transforming. Yes, turning your passion to money. Very correct. Yes. Elizabeth Dunso says she's building a legacy. Esther Amasa, I just love the fire with which you came here with. I'm not a hustler. I'm building a legacy with my fashion business. Beautiful. Ajisa Gift says money doesn't start in your account, but your awareness of your mindset. And I think God was so careful when He put our minds up. Yes. So that we can think ahead first. We can think far first. We can think profit first. We can think as we change the narratives, as we are heroes with the tape, we change the narratives of money making. We change the narratives of fashion. We change the narratives of being the ones that make everyone look better than we met them. So yes, we are here doing it as good as we can. We are here changing the narratives one fashionpreneur per day, one fashionpreneur per time, one fashion client per moment. What will you truly leave this conference with as a landmark from this very first speaker? Leslie Grace is one to shift mindset, and she's not saying it, she's actually doing it by the community. She has a profitable community where you read. Yes, Nigerians and people have a false, I want to call it false, because the narrative is changing. They say if you want to hide anything from an African, put it in a book. Hello, people. There is gold in print, there is gold in books. Read, change the mindset. Who says fashionpreneurs should not read? Who says fashionpreneurs cannot have a structure in their business that gives them time for self-development? You are here now. This is you engaging the pedals of self-development. You are right at the right space. You're peddling your mind and shifting it to a space where money making is guaranteed. So yes, we are glad to have you on board. Yes, yes, yes.